It's what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a...
Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one finds the zone. So we're off and running in Game 1.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
And now the 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now at the plate, David Hamilton. And that's in there for strike one. Left-hand batter waits. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One out. Base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 2. And a strike to Devers.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's a big power threat. Tristan Casas. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
Ball 1 strike.
And 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now all even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And the Red Sox lead 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Garrett Crochet.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the number 2 hitter, Weston Wilson. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rafaela tracks it down for the out. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Siggy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Here is Bryce Harper. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. That misses the zone, and the count 1 and 2. That one missed. 2 out, space is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history. To the right side, Sosa. On to first. 1 out in the second.
A lot of great Game 1 moments, Boo. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the 9th in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
Ball 1.
Yoshida in his 3rd season, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. down, bases empty. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. No score here in the second. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. Two outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. And a batter now, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Schwarber working through some struggles lately. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back, and it's gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just missing there, and it's 2-2.
2-2 count.
Out to short, Hamilton. And Castellanos is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
And a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Two down, base is empty. JT Realmuto will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the World Series on the show. Top half of the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Schwarber makes the grab, one down.
Batting up, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Just missed. And another ball. And that clips the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Duran, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. This one in the air. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that is that. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, and it remains 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. Crochet back to work. Just off the inside edge. Out towards left center. Rafaela sizes this one up. Squeezes it. One away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it is gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. The exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Weston Wilson. That one's in there, 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one. 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And it's 2-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, David Hamilton. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 1 of the World Series. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And here is Tristan Casas. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Just misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch misses way outside. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 4th, Bryce Harper to the plate. Harper with another scorching run of play lately. High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Justin Slate, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Richards also getting ready.
Ball. 1-1.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. And that chance handled. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Schwarber, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on, popped up left side. And that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that's one of those nights where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Garrett Crochet done for the night, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dustin May.
85.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's Alec Bohm. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. And a rope into center field, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
JT Realmuto steps in. Golden opportunity right here. That one inside, and it's 1-0. That catches the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. All loaded up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Big Red picks up the K. Here's Sosa to the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First offering, and it just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Late with the swing there.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
May comes set. And a count 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Bases loaded, 2 down. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. Up by 3, it's 4-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach was to use the entire field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So here's Bader now. There's the strike.
0-1.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. The 1-2. And there's the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Abreu sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Red Sox 1. Game 1 of the World Series. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in Game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Up and in, and it's 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 down.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Abreu stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Yoshida aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Connor Wong, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Castellanos hauls it in, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3,
Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
In the air, left field. Schwarber pulls it in on the run. One left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Trey Turner at the plate.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Goes down looking.
Now back.
Digging in, Weston Wilson. 0 for 2 in this one. Wilson goes 6'1", 215 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Hamilton throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. So Harper stands in. Harper with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that one fouled off. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
May delivers. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Now fly ball to right center. Castellanos sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, David.
So up next, David Hamilton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit in the air, left field. Schwarber brings it in with a nice running grab.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Devers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Up the middle. The throw to first. That's out number 3. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Red Sox 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
May back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slides for the stop. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. The reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Nick Castellanos now at the plate. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's even up. May fires. Foul ball there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Baseman, Alec.
Stepping in, Alec Bohm. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the game. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they lead it 4-1. And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball. He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boom, makes the catch, and there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Bregman in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Bregman takes downstairs. Caught him looking for the K.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping to get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm.
Now pitching for
They
the
turn
Phillies,
things over to the southpaw,
number
Sam
31.
Hentges. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Hentges.
Two down, bases empty. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
The Phils leading by 3 here in the late stages of game 1. On the ground. Boom. Tosses to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston, and they trail it 4-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Slate.
Now
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is
Number
where a bullpen
63.
can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's JT
For
Realmuto.
the Phillies,
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Now a blooper back behind short. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
now batting, second baseman,
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. In there for strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Right through there for a strike.
0-1 for count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And ball 1.
Out.
This one in the air. Bregman is under it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Hentges, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He throws a curveball, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Just missed. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Outside, and that is ball one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Cedar Rafaela will hit next. And that one fouled off. The Red Sox trailing by 3 here in Game 1 of the World Series. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. This one in the dirt. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
That's the ball. 2-2 count.
Headed down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Abreu stands at first with one out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Up the middle, Sosa. They take the force out, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Red Sox 1.
pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Richards.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And now the count is even.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Wilson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and the count's full. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here comes Bryce Harper. There's a strike. Now the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for the
And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Matt Strom.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hamilton leading things off and takes a strike. Strom, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
0-2.
Now.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. Even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Devers, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. The Phillies trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the late stages of game one. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Casas now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2 down, nobody on.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strom 1 strike away from securing game one. Two outs. That one just misses. Now 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Now it's 3-2. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies start this World Series on the right foot as they win game one here at home.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.